gonna be a good game. No, it's gonna be a good game. I'm gonna make sure everybody. I'm gonna make sure AJ look good in it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's also content. That's the weird thing about this game. It's not just about me winning and just.
Your boy's gonna lose if you think it's content. Just let you know that.
That's not obviously he doesn't know about.
He act like if you make movies, you can't make money.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Act Netflix, nigga.
That's what the world is.
All right.
Yeah, informal entertainment.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm showing. That's what I'm trying to show the world.
We gonna make a motion picture.
All right, look, and they said it earlier, y'all, but just so y'all know, today's going down.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah, it's live. It's live. Today's going down.
Today is
going down. It is going down. There's a lot of money on the line. It's a lot of money up in the air. I'm waiting for it to fall. The meteorologist, he's calling for rain. I smell precipitation. I smell the precipitation.
A lot of condensation.
And I feel like the clouds are going to be over us in the best way possible.
But you want to know what the cleanest 3 does? It evaporates everything.
Yeah.
So it's going to be all the condensation, all the moisturization in the air, but my 3 is going to evaporate everything. As my enemy. Get out of here, enemy.
And
get out of here.
And as the storm clouds pass, the arc from your 3-pointer shall be the bow. Shall be the prism in the sky.
And it's going to be gold at the end. No, I'm still...
Ain't no friends after this.
I was still serious about ordering everybody pizza off of AJ's money. I might do that. I
like how you put the mic, though. So just in case my stomach start to growl, I can... Yeah, just in case my stomach start to growl, I could be like, fuck. He ain't make no promises.
So it's not guaranteed. Nah, it's about to be a battle of the gods.
Well, never mind. I was about to tell a lie. I was about to say, if with your winnings, you buy pizza. With mine, I'll buy garlic bread. But that's not happening.
Yeah, nah.
Swear to God. That's no mic.
Yeah, nah, no mic.
No.
But nah, man, it's about to be a good game, man. I'm excited. Not really nervous. I woke up, I got high. Forgot what
That's a normal morning for you, right?
Forgot what I was supposed to do today. Came here.
Yeah.
It was just a regular day. You feel me? AJ came in here. He was all, "Are you ready?" All nervous and jittery.
He was trying to make his presence felt. That's why I was ignoring him.
And then when Lauren was like, "Hey, I got $20 on you," that didn't make it any better. So now AJ's going to be in his head.
You better take a nervous
because he cares about his friends' money. I don't. I'm out for me.
Yeah.
But I am going to win. But I'm out for me, though. He has oh, my God, I got people depending on me. Nigga, I don't got nobody in this. There ain't no hope for me, nigga.
Yeah.
Ain't no hope.
And I appreciate you not caring about my money personally.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I know the strategy behind it.
You know what I'm saying?
This shit is really a tactic. You're using reverse psychology.
Yes.
It's like not caring about my money is going to fucking amplify my gains.
Yes.
Tenfold, nigga.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm with it.
Yeah, man.
Fuck my funds.
Fuck it. You know what I mean? We on some train to failure shit. Where it's like, yo, if you have 400 pounds on your back, pain doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't.
If you're not bleeding, you're not trying.
But it's going to be an incredible game.
That's our gym motto, nigga. If you ain't bleeding, you ain't trying.
Yeah. Shit. I got $50. I need that $50.
Look at your hair.
I need that $50.
You know how fast you can get your shit braided with that 50 bones?
Nigga. Well,
you better get it done tomorrow anyway, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm about to get it done tomorrow. But it's still...
that shit could get a whole lot smoother.
Exactly. Because I have an extra... I already booked the appointment for the design that was required and then the money. But now I have an extra $50. I might could get an extra braid.
Yeah.
You feel me? Instead of 3 braids, it's 4.
Might be able to get some barrettes.
You know what I'm saying? I might be able to get the extra $10 for stitch braids.
Yeah.
I could pay that.
Yeah.
I could pay that. But...
She only be charging 10 extra for the stitch braids?
No, she doesn't charge.
Word.
I was just joking because you're a girl.
Yeah, my girl charges for the stitch braids. She don't charge me, but she charges for the stitch braids.
Oh, okay.
I don't even ask for them. She just be doing them.
Okay. Well, okay. You're that nigga, I guess.
Yeah. Nah, we just cool. We got, that's...
But the
that's
way...
my braider, I'm her client.
But you are also...
one of her favorite clients.
You are also, and I guess this kind of goes into the first topic. By the way, we're LOI the show, J Noblez.
It's on Groove.
White Man on the Boards.
Yep.
Ow. We are back. Comment down below your hashtag WildOwise. Part near the end of the show. And we've decided that we're all going to stick to doing it at the end of this show. Part near the end of the show, we get to talk to y'all, man. One-on-one conversation, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all be wanting to, really see if we're real people. Like that's what commenting is for, and the hashtag Wild or Wise, so we can prove to you that we're real people.
And Lauren, when you get a second, can you toss me that remote?
Yeah, I got you.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, please do that. Hashtag Wild or Wise. Like the video, share, subscribe, and also check out the stream we do every Thursday at 9 p.m. Around 9 p.m. Can't lie, 9:15. But
I'm gonna edit that moment out.
you're gonna click.
Y'all ain't see that shit.
Let the record show that was a perfect throw.
Adam Sandler.
It was. You know, my leverage wasn't right. I was up under the mic.
Oh, okay.
But no
It even
excuses.
flipped to land in your hand that way.
You ain't do that on purpose. You ain't throw it to me with the seams out.
Yeah.
Like LeBron James.
He don't
Nigga.
know.
Okay.
Come on. You ain't
Alright,
Jason Kidd.
You don't know how to do that.
You just the same height as a kid.
You want to know what he going to throw like that, though? The $20 he owe you after I win? He's going to throw that $20 at you just like how he threw that remote. And he's going to blame it on you for not catching it. You know what I mean?
And
You ever have somebody hand you something, like a cashier who doesn't like their job, and, you know, they like just toss it to you?
Yeah.
Or they let go before you're able to really clamp it with your fucking phalanges?
They don't deliver it to you. They just let you grab it.
Yeah.
It's on you to get it.
But it's okay.
I'd be cool with that because AJ, if I win the money, that means AJ lost and he's on the floor passed out. He can just pick my $20 up and hand it to me. He's already there.
And like I was
Like, hey,
saying,
big fella, you mind if you to your right?
yeah.
My winnings are around.
And like I was saying,
You're
man,
getting your sweat on them.
I need this $50, man. This $50 is going to be so spiritual, to me right now. It's going to be unbelievable. It's going to, this $50, and this is a perfect segue. This $50 feels like fucking Terrence Crawford's $300,000 that he owes for his belt. Have you been seeing about that?
Nah.
So basically, Terrence Crawford got his WBC belt took, but it's due to unpaid fines, like worth up to like $300 because you have to pay to keep your belt. But how he feels about that is how I feel about this $50 right now. It's like, it's the same, it's just in reverse, obviously, because I'm not losing it, I'm gaining it.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, this is everything to me.
Why
I can't just give it up, but
Why does he have to pay a fine for it? Is that just in case somebody wins the title and they try to run from defending it?
that's just how the game goes in this business. You have to
It
pay
costs to be the boss?
Only for that belt, apparently, though.
only for that. I thought that's boxing.
When he was saying the other belts are free, or well, some of the other, most of the other ones have fees too. My fault, but they're a lot cheaper.
And that was the thing.
That
And
was
you
a-
want to
that
know
a
a
lot
funny
cheaper.
thing with this story
Yeah.
is that they lowered the fees before he got the belt. So apparently, because when he had got the belt, excuse me, I forgot who he fought. Lauren, you might remember, but the payout was like $20 million. It was a lot. So the fee for the belt was like 1.8, and they had lowered it to 300,000, and he still didn't pay it. So it was kind of like a play on both sides. Like they were mad that, I'm assuming they were mad that they lowered it and the nigga still didn't pay it, even after, receiving a $20 million payout.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, you might want to look that up. But also on Terrence Crawford's side, Terrence Crawford is a street nigga. Not even, he's from the country, but you get the point. Like, he's a real country nigga. Like, there's certain values and principles that people like him live by.
Yeah.
And one of them is like
They don't pay fucking
bribes, and sometimes they don't tip, but another thing is like almost like strict frugality.
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 Yeah.
Is frugality?
Yeah,
That
frugality.
doesn't sound right.
That's right. What you
It's
said.
definitely not frugility or whatever.
Frugality.
No. That's terrible. Yeah, it's frugality.
You thought that's what,
Frugality.
like, you thought the English, you thought Webster typed it out for niggas to pronounce it. Forget BB.
Come on, man. Fuck. Hey,
What
it
the
happens.
hell was that?
It happens. Watch our stream to see how much you mess up. But it's extreme frugality.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about certain things, especially like in my life now. Of course, I still spend money.
You avoid all fees.
I spend money on goofy shit sometimes. I try to make my girl happy, which is stupid. But for the most part, I'm really like, man, there's food at home for real. I'm cool with this protein bar all day. I'm cool with this. I was telling Lauren a couple weeks
You've
ago.
been fasting.
I was telling Corn a couple of weeks ago, I was on a spiritual journey. Like I was telling you, I was on a spiritual journey.
You told everybody.
But without the God. Like I was living like a fucking monk. Like I was fasting because I'm, I have to fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have to sleep because if I'm up, my metabolism just gonna keep going. I'm gonna be hungry. So I gotta sleep. So it's all fucked up.
Dog, we've all been unemployed. It's the same.
It's all fucked up.
It's the same passage. I was on Postmates. Oh, it was Uber Eats at that time.
You ever had to eat
Hustling.
at 3 o'clock?
Yeah.
Like you
Which one?
Like you can't eat before
AM or PM, because I've
can't-
done both.
You can't eat before.
I've had breakfast at both.
You can't. No, there is no breakfast. You can't eat before 3
Because you're gonna mess up the whole day.
because the
Yeah.
First of all, breakfast, that shit is gone in an instant.
All
so if
breakfast is the first meal of the day.
you have to eat at 3 just in case you don't eat again. It's like in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to time it for when
gotta
you're going to be
time it.
sleepy so you can sleep off a lot of those calories that you needed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
So, nah.
Nigga, I
and-
did that last night.
Yeah.
I have a job.
yeah.
I'm still on this shit. It's a lifestyle. It's like
And-
institutionalized.
And that same spirit animal lives within Terrence Crawford. And the guy the boxing belt sanction fees are paid to organizations like the WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO to get their official championship recognized. Okay. Covering costs for the belt event, supervision, referees, judges, and the right to use their prestigious title, often a percentage of the fighter's purse, around 3%, plus flat fees, funding the sanctioning body's operations and creating controversy over power versus fighter costs. So, can
You
you
literally
say,
got to pay for the construction of the belt.
so, and that's one of those things where that's a part of every business, I'm sure. Like,
You think NBA teams got to pay for the gold
Don't-
they put in the championship cup?
you don't think there's like a ring tax where like there's like a 2% of your check goes to if you win a championship, you got to like,
After you finish Googling this long, you Google if NBA teams have to pay, do the thing.
and
Analogize it.
I don't know if it's just a little bit messed up because at this level, it's still the same. Because remember, at our job, we had to pay for the shirts. Yes,
But that was also weird because that was the first time we had to do that. We was like,
Yeah.
we got to pay for our uniform.
we got to pay to work here, and we got to return the shirts. Well, you don't have to return the shirts, but you got to return the shirts if you leave. So, it's something that every job, like no matter what level you at, kind of has like weird ways of, fuck you on the back end.
Wait, what'd you Google?
No, sanctioning fees. The NBA teams don't pay the league to sanction games. They pay to be a part of the league.
Yeah, wait, go up to what you Googled. Real quick. Do NBA teams pay the equivalent of sanction fees in boxing than NBA governing body? See, and this is the problem with trying to be like too smart.
No, I was
But
going to
that's-
the AI. I was going to AI. I was using
No.
it for AI purposes.
But can you put do
like if I put this in
NBA?
Chat GPT, they'd answer that, I believe. But I feel you though. Go ahead.
Can you put do NBA players pay for their rings?
So that's what you were talking about?
Yeah. In the same way that a boxer would have to pay for his belt essentially to get it made,
Yeah.
to have the
The
belt.
sanctioning fees aren't just for the belt though. But you know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying the equivalent
It's
of
for everything.
Yes, the NBA pays for championship rings, a significant perk not always found in other leagues like MLB or NHL, where teams foot the whole bill. So the team owner ultimately decides who gets them and pays for any extra beyond the league's contribution.
So the NBA pays for it, not the
So, the
not
NBA,
teams.
So-
not the teams. The NBA pays for it.
Yeah, the NBA pays
NBA
for it.
pays
Exactly.
for it.
Yeah.
And
Especially not the players.
unfortunately, I'm pretty sure the last Google when it said the WBC and all the titles, I'm pretty sure those are the most prestigious titles. I'm not too well versed in boxing, so I don't know. But if those are the highest of titles, then that's kind of fucked up. Because it's like, damn,
Champion of the world.
champion of the world.
Come with a tax.
God damn. It's like it literally costs to be the boss. But more power to Terrence Crawford.
I already said that, nigga.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
When?
5 minutes ago.
I appreciated his rant.
50 years
I
after
think
the first person said it.
I think his rant was solid. I fuck with him.
Oh, yeah, the rant.
Yeah, that he went on.
And can you go to 30 seconds of that video? We're just going to listen to a little bit of it. Just to show you how he really feels about it. He doesn't really care for the most. He doesn't care other than the fact that it's ridiculous that he had to pay to keep his own belt. But let's just hear a little bit of it because it's kind of funny.
You so motherfucking better than any of the other sanctioned bodies, huh? Answer that question. Everybody accepted what I was giving them. The WBC think that you better than everybody, and you got the fucking green belt, which don't mean fucking shit. You want me to pay you more than the other sanctioned bodies because you feel like you better than them. You can take the fucking belt. It's a trophy anyway. The fuck am I paying you every time I step foot in the fucking ring? I'm the motherfucker that's putting my life on the line, not you. You ain't stepping your motherfucking ass in that ring. Why should I have to pay to carry your belt? You should be paying me. This dude gets on a plane, gets a hotel suite. Him and his buddies, they go out to dinner, 5-star meals, all that, you know, and guess who gotta pay for it? Us fighters. We paying for y'all to come out here, have the time of y'all life, stay in the best hotels of y'all life, and it's all done on our dime. Every time we step foot in the ring.
And his point, I mean, he's obviously right.
But he's also proven why this is happening. Because, nigga, how am I have lobster if you're not paying for your belt?
Yeah.
Nigga, everything we do is on y'all dime.
Yeah, it's the business model of boxing.
It's capitalism.
That's the problem. It's not.
Don't let them trick you.
It's not.
Don't let them trick you.
It's just not capitalism.
Stay away from it.
We live in capitalism.
Man, he bit the bit.
There we go.
It's a part of it.
Yeah, it's a big part of it.
Because what about the NBA? You telling me the NBA is they just do capitalism better? They make it more sexy? Like, you know what I mean?
It's possible.
It's just a business practice.
I mean, yeah.
Which is messed up.
It is. It's possible to do capitalism sexy.
Yeah, when Max B is fucking around. But nah, man, it is unfortunate that his belt got taken, but I think it's the best thing that could have happened. I'm more of a anti-hero liking type of guy. Like, I like the fact that he got his belt took and he's still the champion. Like the belt,
I feel like that's the best way to do it.
The belt. And, you know, we was talking about this early on stream, you know, like the burden of vanity and, like, you know, just the idea of what that could bring. Like, it's some people that care about the idea of the belt. And I'm saying some people, but like Floyd Mayweather, he's the fucking, this nigga, you know, it's Floyd Mayweather. That's part of his brand, but he's, you know, he succumbed to it, just the burden of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they all care about the idea of the belt. That's kind of, it's not the whole point, but that's a big part of it.
It's a big part.
If you're gonna do it, ideally, you probably want to be the best. And a symbol of being the best is having that belt. Now, do niggas care enough about it to be paying a monthly fee? It's a different question. I wouldn't. I'd rather just win it, have the world know I won it, and just not pay for it, because it's not like you lose respect.
Yeah.
You still want it. If anything, you really that nigga gonna get it again, and then don't pay for it another time.
Yeah. So you wouldn't do that?
I wouldn't pay for it.
If you had to pay, if you won an NBA championship.
It sounds like you have to pay for it, because I think what AI was saying was that like a piece of their winnings, a percentage of that automatically goes to the creation of the belt.
Yeah.
The funds behind it, all that. So you pay for it regardless. It's kind of like having health insurance.
Exactly.
That should come out your check immediately.
Yeah.
What I've been learning in the last couple of months.
Yeah, because congratulations, you're growing up.
Well, I mean, I didn't have to. I was on military benefits.
Exactly.
That, you know, was the perks of fighting for America or my family doing it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for your fucking freedom.
My freedom.
The freedom for you to come on this podcast with all that frizz.
For capitalism?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Unironically. But yes. And so once that blew over, I had to do what I had to do.
But Yeah, it comes out instantly. And
Lauren, I accidentally, not accidentally, I went and got the more expensive version. You know how they got like, yo, it's $40 and then it's the $60 pack. I was like, ooh, if I get the $60 pack, when I go to the doctor, I pay like $20 less. But then I realized I'm gonna be paying. I pay this every check.
You would have to.
I don't go to the doctor every check.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm in a deal that I can't really get out of. I got a belt I don't want to pay for. I'm trying to take this motherfucker off.
You're in purgatory.
Until next enrollment.
And that's what I'm saying. You're just like Terrence Crawford. You're better off being sick. You better off like,
Well, yeah.
well, tea. You got tea and like different remedies.
I don't want to be sick.
Well, you get the point.
Nah.
You immediately thought of like the Black Plague, didn't you? Like you didn't think of a common cold.
Because if it was the common cold, why would I have to go to the doctor?
Who knows?
Exactly. I don't want to know. I want this mystery illness. Nigga.
If I could call Scooby, he'll figure it out.
Yeah.
He's free. But yeah. Terrence Crawford, real nigga. Yo, you my spirit animal, dog. Keep going. Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Believe it. Fight. Just not for this belt.
Like the video. What else
In other news,
has happened? Did you
have you seen what's been going on with these streaming services?
Yes.
So when I first saw it, I was like, I don't even really understand how this could be legal. Like, I feel like there's antitrust and monopoly laws that are in place to prevent this kind of scenario specifically. The #1 streamer buying like what? I think the #3, at least another top 5 competitor.
Another top.
That's insane. Netflix recently acquired Warner Brothers. It's going through. I think that on just like some legalese talk that nobody in this room is qualified to really speak on, it's not like, it's not right now. Like, I think like the Department of Justice can still come out and be like, hey, this probably isn't legal.
Well, it's acquired already.
Well, it's acquired, but is it going to stick? Is it going to stick? Because there's been mergers that have happened before that got prevented.
I know, but papers have been signed. So that's what I mean.
Yeah, I know. But still, like, the Department of Justice could come out and be like, hey, this isn't, nigga, who's
People
wearing a
appealing and
monocle?
stuff
This
like
isn't Monopoly.
You mind if I read this real quick?
Which one?
That one. Netflix to acquire Warner Brothers and HBO Max in an $82.7 billion deal.
Good God.
Including film properties, TV divisions, HBO Max streaming, i.e. Harry Potter, thank you. The Big Bang Theory, Sopranos, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, The Wizard of Oz, which nobody cares about, and the DC Universe, which is important. And like you were saying, like Netflix, I should have done some research.
Then the next day they announced the acquisition.
Okay, they announced well, it's finalized. $82 billion can get you a lot of money.
I'm saying, like, yes, this is happening, but the Department of Justice can still come out later and be like, y'all can't do this no more.
And a lot, not even the Department of Justice, but a white man who I forgot his name, apologies, but he's a part of like the Hollywoods Guild, and he was speaking out to like the people that are a part of this deal and was like, look, this is going to completely decimate Hollywood, like in a way we've never seen before. Like if there's Netflix, there's an entire industry built on Hollywood, which is attached to like movie theaters and shit. And if you give people an incentive to stay at home,
that's if they do. They still have the opportunity to choose to go to theaters.
They
just have, and they're supposedly keeping the name. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people keep the name of IPs.
But here's the thing. Can I get some out? And it's also the value, because it's like what's happening. What happened with the music industry is what's happening with streaming services.
For sure.
So everything is about to change. Like Leonardo might be worth $5 million now in a movie instead of 30, because it's like shit going to streaming. But
Lauren, the problem with what you're saying is so just like a little background. The founders of Netflix, the reason Netflix even became a thing is because apparently their family was so poor they couldn't afford to go to the movie theaters to watch movies. So watching movies at home became like their motto. It was like a big thing for them. And so
they were like the Red Box at first?
I don't know what point in time this was. I don't even think Redbox was around. But like, however, you could watch a movie at home. Okay. Niggas had DVDs and shit.
For sure.
But VHS tapes. But fast forward, Netflix is a thing. The founders don't like theatrical releases. And the problem with not liking theatrical releases is that's how movies really fucking make money. If I spend $100 million making this goddamn movie, I'm expecting to make a lot more than that once we put it in theaters.
Yeah,
that's why Marvel does stuff like they only have a 2-hour movie quota. If you make a movie for Marvel and it's longer than 2 hours, it don't matter how fantastic that last 45 minutes is. It don't matter if it's gonna win y'all all the awards. Cut it. Because if we have 2-hour movies, we can show more movies. And we can show more movies, we can make more money.
My thing is...
See how it always comes down to capitalism?
Yeah, my thing is...
And so the thing that's going to happen going forward is that window for a theatrical release is going to be a lot shorter.
It's already short as hell.
And it's going to be even shorter.
It's already short.
Well, so, it's short, especially for like films that aren't
great.
Aren't great, but weren't set in stone 80 years ago. Like the Wizard of Oz,
Nostalgia plays,
yeah,
Odyssey.
It's short for some of them too, because when they come out, they don't do well. They go to streaming.
They don't. A lot of the times they don't do well, but it's really they don't get reviewed well. Yeah. People still get out their seats.
I think we're up in arms
to
too
go
fast.
and see Batman.
I think we're up in arms too fast. I think the knowledge. I think the things that you're mentioning, I don't think those are like wild, like out there ideas that no one else realizes. Like even the purchasers or whatever their plan is. Like. I don't know. I think I just got to kind of see what happens because I just read a comment in here too. Somebody was like, if Disney can acquire Fox, Marvel, Hulu, ESPN, then I think Netflix getting with WB would be fine. And I mean, it could be
those are all bad.
It could be a complete L, but they're already streaming platforms set up for all of these things.
So
and
do you know
it could. I'm not gonna say it's gonna operate the same, but it could give them the license to either get into that realm if they want to, and or change it.
The co-CEO of Netflix, Ted Sarandos, said, "No, we're saving Hollywood. We're in a period of transition. Folks grew up thinking, I want to make movies on a giant screen and have strangers watch them, and to have them play in a theater for 2 months and people cry in sold out shows. It's an outdated concept."
Okay,
they're essentially saying fuck theaters.
Yeah,
and if you say fuck theaters, you're saying fuck movies.
Netflix
because
is
if movies aren't profitable no more, studios aren't going to take risk on making movies that could actually be good.
Netflix is a very consumer-focused company, Sarando said. We really do care that we deliver the program to you in a way you want to watch it. Using the struggling global box office as an example, Sarandos added, what does that say? What is the consumer trying to tell us? That they like to watch movies at home. Thank you. The studios and the theaters are ducking it out over trying to preserve this 45-day window that is completely out of step with the consumer experience of just loving a movie. Netflix is not entirely removed from the movie theater business, as the company owns Los Angeles Bay Theater and New York's Paris Theater, which Sarando says Netflix saved from becoming a Walgreens. We didn't save it to save the theater business. We saved it to save the theater experience.
Yeah,
Netflix also must give limited theatrical releases to films seeking awards qualification, such as 2022 Knives Out sequel Glass Onion and 2024's Amelia Perez.
Okay, so then maybe I take it all back and y'all are right.
But yeah, because with that, like there has to be a certain amount of theatrical releases to even qualify, but they can just do the bare minimum
and they're gonna
to win the award, which is what they probably would do.
Well, the bare minimum
they
meaning
reap the best of both worlds. But Lauren, like this is huge. This is huge.
I know it's a huge acquisition.
Just on the basis of any industry where corporations are monopolizing.
I get it. I'm not oblivious.
Immediately dangerous. Because if they have all the options, they have all the price points.
I'm not oblivious to that. I just feel like that's already a thing. Like monopolies, like those things kind of already exist in just more of a covert fashion. You know what I mean?
But you're normalizing it.
I'm not I get what you're saying. Like I completely get what you're saying. All I'm saying right now is I feel like I personally just need to see how it actually plays out before I get up in arms yet.
This is dangerous on the onset. You don't play with something like this. This is stage one of a sickness called capitalism.
Bro, Disney got everything already, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and that's not great.
No, so that should already that's out there already. Like it's already. I don't know.
But we shouldn't normalize all the options getting slimmer. Like the fact that Netflix is doing this and Disney is doing that is bad for everybody.
And I think companies value different things.
Feels
I
like
think the
cycles.
values of Disney is completely different than Netflix. It's almost like the value of Coca-Cola when they made that AI ad is completely different from Apple, who made like a actual, they cut out like a piece of paper. And so the
What do you think
value,
their value is?
and
It all just feels
the
cyclical
value
to
of
me.
Disney or what Apple, I was to that comparison, I'm saying Disney cares a little bit more, and it might be due to capitalism, selling toys, but they care a little bit more
Money.
about theatrical releases, you know, just all of that thespian shit. A little bit more than Netflix, just a little bit more.
Yeah,
And
they're
I
also
think
a bigger
Disney-
studio, and they have bigger original IPs.
Yeah,
like
original IPs.
these niggas got Marvel and Lion King, dog.
Yeah.
They can rely on theatrical releases. Netflix don't have that kind of material
Yeah, but
as original releases.
yes, but Disney, and of course, it's a different context with Disney because you know Disney's Disney, but the value is still within giving people a theatrical experience somehow, some way. And Netflix has the means to do that. If they wanted, that Netflix could literally take just, I don't know, maybe just 13,000 shows off their platform that nobody watches because it's so much. I went on Netflix a couple months ago. It was like a free trial or something because you know me, I'm an illegal movie watching website, nigga. But it was like the most, like I don't even know if I can choose anything. I feel like I would always make the wrong decision to the point where I have to let them I have to let them tell me what to watch.
Yeah.
Top 10.
I have to do that.
There has to be
it's
so much noise and just like marketing behind the
And-
show for you to even want to watch the trailer.
And that's a
give it
different conversation, but it goes to show you like what Netflix just wants to hold. They want to have everything. And I just read a
They
quote.
want people at home watching movies.
At home, sedentary, and you know,
You know what this is going to
Netflix-
do to the price?
and this is another, Netflix isn't invested into the movie theater business. So of course all the people in Hollywood talking about this is going to destroy everything, they probably have a lot of investment in the dying industry that was movies, theaters. Because I can only imagine if you're in Hollywood, why not own movie theaters?
Well,
But
no.
you got just the business.
You don't even have to own a movie theater to be upset. Like if you're a director in Hollywood, this threatens you. If you're a writer, if you're a producer, this threatens you.
Yeah, of course, but
Especially if you was doing shit with Warner Brothers, nigga.
of course, and it just.
We're in a weird time where like
We're always in a
I
weird
feel
time.
like
Yeah.
the intersection between art and business is really failing. Like I think, and you know, I'm kind of just spitballing just from like loose, bare minimum knowledge. But I feel like there was probably a point in time in like the 1950s, maybe the 60s, maybe the 40s, where like
30s.
you played a banjo, you recorded it, you sold the albums, and you was probably getting fucked over in the deal and all that woo bullshit. But the process of selling art was stable to a certain extent.
You want to know the funny?
Like we had good art, and they was making good money off it.
I think
Maybe
yes,
not the artist, but somebody was making good money.
I
off it.
think there's always, throughout time, there's always going to be a pimp and a hoe. And for the most part, the artists have always been the hoe in most situations.
And to
for
your
the
point,
most
this
part.
doesn't change who the pimp or who the hoe is.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Don't change none of that.
It just gives the pimp an even crazier grip on the hoe. Like the hoe can't leave.
Exactly.
The
wasn't
hoe's
able-
monopolized.
She wasn't able to. She wasn't, and that's always happened. And I don't know. It just feels cyclical. There's always a change. There's always an uproar, and then we find a way to get through the change, either through like sometimes, government institutions coming in saying, "Hey, we can't do that," or sometimes shit not being as bad as it is in the long run. So I just don't know. Like I'm not up in arms like everybody just yet. It could be some good shit. I see the possibilities.
Well, you see good.
Hopefully,
Batman's
I
on
liked-
Netflix?
Nah, I mean, I liked some of Netflix originals when they first came out and they were doing originals and shit. Hopefully, they could utilize some of the HBO, infrastructure and some of the other things that are there to like create new ideas and new IPs. So like, I'm cool with that idea. Like new IPs coming from the merging of different things. I need some shit to watch. I don't got no shit to watch.
If
So
Netflix,
are you cool?
if Netflix,
Are you cool with that at the cost of the movie industry essentially getting destroyed, which
not
makes
really, 'cause
movies
I like-
bad.
no, not really.
And which also
No.
ups the price of your Netflix.
No, not really, because I like that. But I mean, they're going back to the TV model where they're bundling shit like HBO and all them niggas, like ESPN and Hulu and all them niggas. They just bundling shit to say, hey, you can get all these platforms at this cost. It's just like the TV model. It's like having channels again. So like that shit,
Which is what
kinda
Netflix
cyclical. This is
came
happening
out
again.
to prevent.
Yeah, but the way that the playing field has just been leveled, like in general, like it's going back to that. It's the same thing. It's too many different separate things that niggas can't get all of it. You get all of it, you pay cable. You go to cable. You know what I'm saying?
But
It's
you don't
going
see
back
the
to same
irony in the
You hit
rat
me up
race
for the
to where
website.
like the solution that Netflix is eventually evolved to become the problem that cable was.
model. Yep, I do. I do see the irony in it. Yeah.
And like you just cool just going down this fucking hamster wheel.
Well, Netflix
Nah,
is
not
a
necessarily,
completely
but it's-
different beast from cable.
It's a different beast
Because Netflix,
Yeah. It'll
just
be a-
contextually,
yeah,
just because
it'll be a new way to do it. So it'll be
But the
this.
problem is the same. The problem with cable was you was paying for cable, which was expensive, and then to get the movies, the fucking the sports and all that, it costs a bunch of extra bullshit.
Niggas are
on
doing
top.
that right
The
now,
thing
though. That's what I'm
is-
saying. You're paying the same thing.
But my thing is, Netflix came out in spite of that. They was like, "Yo, cable is crazy now. We're the better solution." And now the solution is just as bad as the problem that it came out to
I
solve.
literally think what'll end up happening with the package pricing shit, it'll just be like, hey, we own this now. If you want the HBO bundle part of Netflix, then pay this additional extra to get that. Whereas you're paying extra for HBO anyway. They may cut the
Yeah.
cost by $3 or some shit so you can get it all on one platform. Like it might be some shit like that. So
I think-
and then also I do think there's still a world where they could do theatrical releases. So like I'm not afraid yet. Like I get the idea of like just shit being like
I think the
big
big-
ass conglomerates, and that can be scary, but like it happens all the time, and I just want to see it through first a little bit.
I think the
little bit.
big question we should
love
ask is
capitalism.
if they're going to take this opportunity to invest in creators.
That's another piece.
Like if they have, because it's a lot of capital they have now.
Yeah.
Especially like, first of all, Harry Potter. Like you don't even need mostly anything else, but they have that. So if
Game
they
of
take
Thrones.
all this capital, all this leverage to actually invest in creators that like, and let them be free and not pigeonhole them to like weird stuff. You want to know what's funny? Shout out to Barry. Have y'all ever watched that show?
It's a good show.
Familiar
I've only
with it.
seen
Great
I've only
show.
seen like 3 episodes, but it was fire.
Great show. Did you know he was he also wrote on South Park?
That wouldn't surprise me.
I didn't know that. I was watching South Park documentary. But on Barry, you know, it's one of those shows that are about Hollywood. So the dude is an actor and / hitman. But regardless, his girlfriend gets to pitch a show to Netflix, goes into the office. Everything is good, right? This is a Tuesday. Like, yeah, we love your show. Everything's going to be good. It's going live tomorrow. Woody whoop. It's going to be amazing. She goes back in for a meeting Thursday, and they're like, so we had to get it. We had to pick your show off. It's just, it wasn't reaching our databases and our feed correctly, so we had to just let it go. And I forgot what other show she brought up, but it was like, because this show is doing so good with our data, and it's like it's showing that a lot of women watch it. If they don't look at it from a database perspective, and like, I don't even want to say business mindset, because that's kind of corny, because you're in it to make money. But yeah, if they just don't pigeonhole creators, that's the biggest part.
But you
that's
see the irony in what you just said.
Yeah, I know,
like
but
you
it's-
just told a story about how, like, you know,
even though
that's
that's
probably
in the show. Yeah, but it's funny.
But there's a reason that's in the show.
But
you just told a story about how that's probably not going to happen. But we gotta hope
knows?
for the best.
The thing is, Hollywood, whoever, let's be honest, Warner Brothers wasn't doing so well by themselves. They wasn't shit actually.
Google that. What do you mean?
I'm going to be
financially.
I'm content. What was Warner Brothers putting out?
The DCU.
Yeah.
We gotta look up the movies.
Yeah, like look
'Cause
up at what Warner Brothers produced.
The Flash. Congratulations. I mean, you
That's
guys.
one universe under the property. You know how many properties Warner Brothers own? They own Looney Tunes, nigga. They own a lot of different shit.
Skibbity-woo. They own Looney Tunes? Come on, nigga. You don't watch Looney Tunes.
Are you crazy?
Are you serious, dog? You watch Looney
Are you
Tunes?
saying that owning Looney Tunes
I'm not saying that.
isn't profitable?
I'm not saying that.
And I only brought them up because you reducing them to the Flash movie. These niggas do a bunch of different shit outside of DCU.
I'm saying, look, Netflix, despite where they're at now, they do have a history of creating a show every now and then that people love to watch. Warner Brothers hasn't really created anything new besides a couple movies and a couple shows. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna marginalize them, but despite a couple shows and movies, they've been putting out some ass, pure butt.
They have a catalog that's worth more than Netflix's new original shit that hits.
Of course.
Which is the reason Netflix even paid $82.7 billion to acquire.
I know, but...
So Warner Brothers isn't just like the stupid little brother.
They're not the stupid little brother, but can we look up what they were doing?
Not right now. Just continue.
Okay.
This shit is lost connection.
Okay, you good. But I'm going to speak with conviction on this. And I could have sworn Warner Brothers wasn't doing well financially, my nigga. And... I'm not saying that. I was just saying creatively, from a creative aspect, in the last, other than 80 years ago with Looney Tunes, because I'm pretty sure they didn't, they probably had that the whole time. But other than that, they haven't really created any new shit that's like, oh my God, Warner Brothers really coming out with some shit.
So what's your point?
My point is Netflix has in recent times. So if you take the creators that have done Orange is the New Black and you give them the IP to fucking, do some shit, with Bugs Bunny, or not even with Looney Tunes, but just with Warner Brothers' other IPs that could make something good. I'm just trying to find
good content.
Because I'm just trying to find the other
potential
way
positive.
out with this, because nobody was going to the movie theaters that much anyway. So I don't know.
But there's a reason for that.
There's a reason.
And you can't ignore the fucking pandemic.
We can't. And I think Netflix sped this up, but they aren't the cause of this. Like, they sped whatever dominoes was falling to make us reach this point. But this was bound to happen by anybody probably. It still doesn't make it good. But if it was bound to happen, I'm just trying to think of the best way out.
To accept it.
Just to accept it.
To normalize it.
Not
normalize the monopolization of different industries in America while we under an authoritarian regime.
I don't know. And first of all, I have to look up this deal. I don't know if it's a full monopoly or if it's some partnership. Is it like a partnership? Is it a partnership?
Full monopoly?
Is it a partnership?
You know what a monopoly is?
I know,
anytime a company acquires another company, they absorb it. Your family now.
I know, but
we own you. In the same way that Disney acquired ESPN, it's Disney's now.
Yes, but
the same way we acquired Puerto Rico whenever we did that. That's us.
Whenever we did that.
We digested them. They belong to our solar system now. So this is 100,000% a monopoly. These are two of the most powerful content production companies in the world. And they've joined forces. That's what monopolies are.
If Netflix creates an initiative, like I said, to just support creators with this new asset that they have, all of them, then I don't think it's going to be as bad as we think. And I think it might turn out being even a little bit better. Our industry is going to fall, but damn, if we're going to cry about an industry falling, we got to cry about all of them falling with AI coming.
And we should, because we shouldn't just lay down and accept shit.
Yeah, but nigga, look, I'm not going to stop going to the movies.
Yeah, me either, so.
It's not going to be your choice. You're not going to have the time
then I'll be up in arms.
Who going to take my time?
And I'll be on the front lines.
When's the last movie? What's the last movie you went to see in the movie theaters? Real quick.
I can answer that even in a better way.
Just answer it.
I only see two types of movies: action movies and thrillers.
What was the last movie that you went to see?
Superhero movies.
What was the last one?
I don't know. It was probably a superhero movie. I only see superhero movies.
Let's just say Superman. You didn't see Superman opening weekend.
I never see movies opening weekend.
Exactly. You already don't do that. So with the time frame that's already shorter with theatrical releases, you don't really make it on time. So if it gets shorter, the window for you to go is even dumber. You're not going to go. You're just going to wait for it to go on Netflix.
Lucky me.
Because it's going to be on Netflix pretty fast.
Lucky me. Superman is a big ass IP, and it's going to be in that theater for however long it needs to be.
No, it isn't.
How you talk to Ted Sopranos?
Nigga, the CEO of Netflix has come out and stated his mission statement is he wants people watching movies at home.
That was the co-CEO who said that.
Oh yeah, he's not involved with Netflix.
There you go.
Well, just get your facts right.
Superman was in theaters for 35 days. 35 days.
Common length for theatrical window in current movie industry. So that's what it is right now.
You know how long movies used to be in theaters?
Yeah, about 4 or 5, 6 months.
Nigga, good God. We used to have time.
And then we went down to 3 months.
You would barely be able to see this movie twice.
Yeah, but I mean, if this is happening already right now, they don't even have to change shit.
That's what
They can literally keep this.
No, they're not going to keep this. They're going to make it shorter.
Then this ain't no need to be shorter than this.
It will be because it'll be able to get on streaming platforms faster, which is what they want.
You would lose money making it 2 weeks.
$82 billion for a property to not have they shit on your streaming service.
Was Superman still a positive?
Netflix doesn't make their money in movie theaters, so they don't care about movie theaters. They make their money on their streaming platform. So why pay for a movie and not sell it in your store? I'm going to sell it over here where it's not really going to make a lot of money anyway, and then I'm going to bring it to my store?
Well, it still made a profit in that 35 days. So it looks like they'll still be able to make a profit. If they go 2 weeks, they probably won't make a profit.
This is Superman.
So, yeah.
This is Superman.
This is Superman.
This is Superman.
Exactly.
Okay, but I'm just saying in general, like if it's already a month's time, if it's only like niggas is not gonna make it a theatrical release for 2 weeks. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Niggas is not gonna do that.
Big IPs always make
Y'all see?
Little IPs
Y'all
make less
see?
money. Big IPs make more money. Of course, it's Superman. And look, I only see superhero movies and the outlier thriller that I might see, which I probably snuck into. But you know, look, stop being so scary, man. The new world is coming.
Nah, y'all are just very accepting
The new world is coming,
of
nigga.
billionaires' decisions.
New world order, nigga.
And you down with it.
here.
This is going to be your fault, nigga.
Hashtag #WildOY.
All right,
Why
let's
y'all
get into, you want to get to the Stephen A?
Yeah, did you want to bring it up?
Nah, you put this in.
Oh, okay. So you're just asking. So you're curious, you might get. So basically, Stephen A, he didn't do anything other than like just existing. Max Kellerman, he went on Bill Simmons' show, which if you don't know who Bill Simmons is, don't worry. I didn't either. But he went on his show to discuss like his history in the business, whether it wasn't just about Stephen A, it was about like other stuff. But the Stephen A conversation got the most ring on the internet because he didn't say anything disrespectful about Stephen A other than the truth. He didn't call him an asshole. He did say, you know, Stephen A was probably one of the only people I worked with that I didn't feel like there was ever a real connection. Like it wasn't no like, hey, you want to like just go like, I don't know, go people watch.
They weren't friends outside.
They weren't friends. They weren't like, yo, let's go chill on the bench. But the clip we are going to be listening to is kind of a dissection of Stephen A's game on mic. And it's funny when Max Kellerman said this.
Everywhere Stephen A likes to score.
He told us.
It ruined the magic.
Like,
and
like,
the fact that you got to let him get to a spot or else.
And he told us.
Or your spot is removed.
He told us like the minute shit. Like, if you wear like your socks, like Mitch Max socks, he hates that. Like he told
He
like
can smell it.
Like real integral parts of Stephen A's game. And the biggest part is that Stephen A really doesn't have any hot takes. That is not his game.
There's nothing against the grain.
But Max Kellerman said it so good that we have to just let him say it. You good, Lauren?
Every topic in sports every day, you are insane. Like Skip Bayless is very entertaining.
I'm gonna go
Is
back
the
and
sound
touch.
coming out your headphones?
Yeah.
It
And
ain't coming out of
I'm
them.
gonna go back and touch.
my apologies just for some further context of this clip. He's talking about, he's building up this point to Stephen A not having any real hot takes. And he's also talking about how it's very difficult to have a hot take. Like, and you know, I feel like I've felt a lot of this even on like here on LOY or Homeroom, because a lot of shit is so simple. So the main underline is to just make fun of it. You know, I call myself a comedian, so it's like, but hot takes are very hard to come by. You know, because especially in sports, like Stephen Curry is probably one of the greatest shooters of all time. LeBron James is one of the greatest of all time. I mean,
the thing about it, I get what you're saying. It's hard to have hot takes, but I think it is kind of easy at the same time.
A legitimate hot take.
That you believe.
There's so many, all those takes that you just gave are takes that are universally accepted. And they're based in reality. Like I agree with them, but they've been said so many times. It's like song lyrics that we all know. If you're a fan of basketball,
it's
you know
dad
these song
joke.
lyrics.
But
light-skinned niggas can shoot threes.
Yeah, it's not hard to have a hot take, but it's hard to have a hot take that people can't just read into and say, hey, you're just making a hot take.
And that you believe, because he talks about that too. But
I don't think a hot
just
take
to a
is
minute of
really
this.
that important, though. Like, I get what it does for the ratings.
No, what a hot
and
take
just for the success of the show.
No. I think it's very important, but I think what a hot take is that we see all the time is not that important because we don't see real hot takes. We see niggas just saying shit to be, you know, extra. We don't see real hot takes that make niggas actually sit down and debate that for real. Like, wait a minute, that's actually debatable.
Yeah.
And it's kind of left field as well that we never thought about.
Yeah.
So like that's what a hot take would kind of be considered.
But most of the time, people don't want to work for that moment. They just try to force it.
That's what I'm saying.
So they reheat a take.
That's not
to
even
try to make it warm.
For sure.
But it's like, nigga, you ain't you ain't cooking nothing with that.
for sure. But I'll go ahead and run this.
It's 47 degrees.
Sometimes, some small percentage of the time, in fact, what everyone thinks is not true. If you have a counterintuitive conclusion about every topic in sports every day, you are insane. Like, Skip Bayless is very entertaining, and I always enjoy my interactions with him privately.
Yeah.
He's insane, right? Like, you can't, you have 12 hot takes a day? Unbelievable, right?
Right.
You've come to 12 conclusions that go against the consensus every single day that you're going to... But Stephen A. has no hot takes. Stephen A. almost never, I can't think of any counterintuitive conclusions that he ever reaches. That's not his job on the air. His job is to be the big reactor to a counterintuitive conclusion. Reactor. Just, he's there to hear the crazy conclusion that his partner has come to and actually be the everyman with a loud voice. Like, you are crazy, right? And do it theatrically. So there's a lot of pressure on his partner to come up with a counterintuitive conclusion about everything. Now, how do you do that? Well, you're just making it up. You're doing it for TV. No, what you do is you take a topic, and a good producer will start to drill down on the topic and say, okay, so you agree about this. So Mahomes is a great quarterback, but what does he do well and what does he not? And you keep going down until until you get a divergent opinion. Well, actually, I think he is good at this. No, I think
perfect. And that divergent, he's just talking about how to break down and to find something, like, you know, in a topic that anybody could disagree on, that one side could take and the other side could take.
That's why a lot of times on ESPN, especially on a slow news week, they just end up arguing about nonsense. Like, who tied their shoes tighter, LeBron or Michael Jordan?
You know, and
they'll make a 2-hour segment out of that.
And peace to Max Kellerman, because like I'm gonna go back and re-listen to him, like just so I can see it with this clarity, because I've always liked him. I was never.
He was cool.
I was never a Max Kellerman hater. He was just like, yo, he's always saying some shit.
He said some ridiculous things sometimes, but you know, he was cool.
You think this will have an impact on Stephen A? Because this is kind of like a battle rapper breaking down what his opponent's gonna do.
Stephen A. responded on his show on YouTube.
On YouTube, I'll try to find that.
He responded on this show on YouTube, and you know, you can pretty much surmise what he said. He used the word surmise.
I was gonna say he probably.
And he was pretty much like, nigga, I'm not scared of nobody. Like, not a single soul on this earth, nigga. I'll debate any take to the moon. Then I'll come back to earth just to take a sip of water. And then run back to the moon to whip your ass.
But that's the thing. He said, I debate any take. I won't have any take that you can debate.
Exactly.
So he kind of agreed with Max.
Yeah, in a weird subconscious way. But Max Kellerman, he did call himself like, yo, I'm kind of like the big bully when it comes to this.
The Bud Crawford.
Yeah, like, would you want to like step up to Bud Crawford every morning? Probably not.
I'm coming at you like a hyena.
Yeah, I was about to say, nah, probably not. But I think it's the right time saying, let's just hit play.
But there was a lot of pressure on that show. Like Stephen A's opinion will not diverge into counterintuitive almost ever. So his big take will be, but he'll deliver it theatrically, is Steph Curry is the greatest shooter that God ever created. Who does not know this? Yeah, everyone knows this. A counterintuitive take would be, actually, you know who the best shooter on the Warriors is? It's Klay Thompson. Because when I'm making this up, I don't believe this. I thought it was Steph. But because when you say greatest, you have to talk about high leverage moments too. And I have more confidence in Klay hitting a high leverage moment 3 than I do Steph. Something like that, right? You have to, that will never happen. So there was pressure on that show for me to keep digging until you hear something you think is crazy.
This is the perfect example of what you just said.
Which is where the Andre Iguodala thing probably even comes from. Because he
went out of his bounds.
Because he's thinking all Stephen A. Smith is the loudest voice for the audience.
He's people.
He's very dramatic. He's got the theatrics. He's got a list of synonyms to pull from.
Like the people.
And he's got them big bulging eyes to where he could really emote how he feels about what he's saying.
This nigga sees everything.
The only time he ever really goes against the grain, it's acceptable because you know that he's being irrational on purpose.
Yeah.
When he's talking about the Knicks.
Or LeBron.
I think like the Dallas Cowboys or whatever other teams.
I think it's the Cowboys, nigga.
A super fanboy. I know Skip Bayless was really obsessed with the Cowboys. I don't know who Stephen A. Smith's team is, but especially the Knicks. Yeah. If he's saying that they're going to win the championship, that's the only time that he's going against the grain, but it's acceptable.
Exactly.
Because we know he's a nut.
And it's the Knicks. So that just goes for it.
And in recent times, that take is becoming a lot more realistic. Like, you know, Knicks got good. But we understand that he's going to come with something that's off the wall. So even when Max broke it down right here, it kind of like, it ruined Stephen A. for me a little bit. Because I be watching First Take. I be on ESPN.
It ruins Stephen A., but it also, I mean, look, this is entertainment.
Like,
it's like when I was a kid, I was fucked up when Kane ripped off Rey Mysterio's mask. Because I was like, oh my God, like, everything's gone now. Like, we saw it. It's over. And I think that's what's happening now, but it's still what it is. It's still wrestling. And if that's how Stephen A. does his finishing move, I think, first of all, it's a little lazy. Because the way Max Kellerman was saying, it's like, damn, Max was working his ass off.
Yeah.
Max was working his ass off.
They made him lie.
Crazy. And I'm always for making the white man work. Especially because Stephen A. worked his way up to that level. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Game is game.
Sacrifices hairline for the job.
Sacrifices hair. Stress depletes your hairline. That's why I have to talk to my girl twice a day. 3 times is where it's like my stomach started hurting, shit goes wrong. And so you got to appreciate that a part of Stephen A.'s game. It's a little, you know, it's a lackadaisical approach, but it's wrestling, man. And I was it was like, damn, like he doesn't have a hot take. But then again, speaking for the people is just as good. Like if he was, I don't know too many sports announcers, excuse me. I fucking.
Dick Van Clark.
Are you fucking with me?
Yeah, first.
Okay. Why'd you name that one? Name another nigga, man.
Boris Dirk.
Boris Dirk. Kendrick Perkins. I'm gonna name Kendrick Perkins. If you have
Cam Newton,
you feel me? Like, if he exposed Kendrick Perkins' game, which is probably like Kendrick Perkins, you know, he just says the complete opposite of what you say, which is that's just for him. That's just for selfish reasons. You know what I mean? And the people is going to connect to what Stephen A. is saying because he speaks for the people. That's what I'm saying.
And there's a lot of times where it's completely necessary. Like even this recent situation with CP3 and the disrespect that the Clippers have been dishing out, cutting him at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Got cut at 3 a.m.
He had to fly back to L.A. on a plane by himself. It was a bunch of crazy shit that happened. But Stephen A. playing that every man, I'm just loud, common sense role really shined through in that moment because it was fucking necessary. This is a catastrophe.
And we have to take, I do believe.
I feel like that's exactly how he said it.
Yeah. This is This is astronomically unbelievable.
It's catastrophic.
Disrespectful. But I'm going to take Max Kellerman, what he's saying, with a grain of salt. Even though he's not lying, but it's still, I think Stephen A has more of a, more game to his play, like, than what Max is saying. Especially now, since niggas political and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has an opinion, but, if he treats it like a job, which he probably does at this point, it's like, fuck it, I'm gonna just come in here, like, what Twitter's saying? Okay.
You want to hear any of what Stephen A said?
Yeah, run it.
Yeah.
You put it at the perfect spot.
All right, 10-4.
Bow.
Oh my God. Oh. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had my researchers check and make sure that wasn't AI. That wasn't some shit that somebody just made up. I had to double check that shit. I really, really did. I couldn't believe it, okay? Let me go through a couple of things. Number one, and this part I'm serious about. Bill Simmons, I got love for you, bro. I do your job, you gotta ask questions. But to ask a question about whether or not I wanted to put in the work, seriously, bro? Me? Come on, Bill. That's like me asking, do you want to watch the Boston Celtics? Come on, man. You know better. You know better. Max Kellerman. We didn't have the sound where or did I hear correctly? Did we show when he called himself Muhammad Kellerman, as in Muhammad Ali Kellerman? Muhammad Ali Kellerman. If we were talking about boxing, you're absolutely right, because I don't know anybody that knows more boxing than Max Kellerman. He's extraordinary, no doubt about that. And whether it was him, whether it was Larry Merchant, depending on what your entertainment choice is, there was no shortage of knowledge from either one of them. And Jim Lampley is just the greatest. George Foreman, Roy Jones Jr. all did a good job, but Max Kellerman's right in the mix. Phenomenal. We're talking about First Take, though. And he took it someplace that all I want to say is, are you really sure you want to go there? See, there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Are you sure you want to go there? Because I'm not unless you take me there. Now, to backtrack, we worked for 5 years together, 2016 to 2021. And yes,
Damn, this nigga.
I didn't think we worked together any longer. I did not want to do a debate show with Max Kellerman.
0.5 this
What
nigga.
I keep trying to explain to all of y'all is that under no circumstances do I dislike or hate this dude. This ain't some Stephen A. and Michelle Beadle thing going on where she was coming at me like that, or, me going at, the fat bastard. This is not that. I got news for most of y'all. Max Kellerman is one of the kindest dudes you'd ever want to meet. He's actually a very nice guy. And Sports Center, boxing,
This nigga killing with humbleness?
Nah, he goes into like, he just starts off with
God
the humble.
damn it.
But he
Oh my
lays
God.
on the humble like icing. This is real thick.
But he's
Okay.
proving all the match to me right now, because I'm watching this and I'm thinking about all his takes, and all he does is name drop within his takes. Like when he's in the middle of a take.
Rich Paul.
Yeah, he just name drops to other people to say that he knows of. It's almost like saying like, I know about these people, like without really like saying anything about these people for real.
Or he'll just vaguely like my sources.
Yeah.
My insider guys. I talked to some guys around the league.
I guess I never really thought about it, but I never thought him to be the take master anyway, for real. But I never really like looked at it as plainly, as simply as Max kind of put it out there.
And
Yeah,
I think
you never
Max is
go-
fucking, he's exaggerating just a little bit. Just a little. I can't take it.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I don't think
I think they can both be true.
I don't think he's the type to lie, but I think he's telling his story. Bless you.
Appreciate it.
I think he's telling his story because Stephen A. did have to. That second one, you don't get 3.
I didn't like the first one you gave.
Bless you, brother.
It didn't work clearly. Appreciate it.
But nah, man. But when you was taking a pee break, Lauren, I was like, yo, it's pretty. To be the man of the people isn't a bad job.
Nah.
Like it would be different if he was
It's a great job.
It would be different if he was the literal anti-hero. It's like, okay, if I say,
But that's how you get the real cult fans, though.
the
Cult followers.
I mean, Skip Bayless, where is he at?
That's how you get him to drink that Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Jump off that bridge. File taxes under your name. Yeah, all that.
But nah, man, it seems like
He got wishy-washy followers.
Buy your online YouTube course.
Yeah,
you know?
Stephen A. has wishy-washy followers. You feel what I'm saying? Because his take is so for the everyman.
And there's a lot of dudes.
You feel me?
It's a lot of guys that's just like, I need to hear somebody loud and passionate about baseball at 7 a.m. in the morning.
And Stephen A's been doing it for a long time. He's been doing it well, man.
He's been doing phenomenal.
But god damn it, Max, you can't be exposing niggas' games like that.
Hell yeah, man. Don't be bitter. Just be better.
This is wrestling. Play the game.
Believe it.
Take the hit.
But should we get into the
Yes.
wild
Yeah,
wild?
we should definitely get into
Should,
wild.
and
Have
should
to.
we do them or should we save
Quickly.
them?
Nah, we should do them.
Because the year's 12:44, we got this match.
Quickly.
Yeah, we about to head.
All right, we
right
do
now.
it quick. So I got some. There's a couple in the DM. Well, 2
Okay.
from the boy Leak. Gonna play those real quick and just explain to him what hashtag Wild or Wise are in the meantime.
Hashtag Wild or Wise, a partner at the end of the show where we get to talk one-on-one with y'all.
Yeah, baby.
Yes. You get to talk about what we said right, wrong, or right in the middle. Yeah. Almost forgot what to say, but
In
nah,
between.
man. We is that audio?
Over the top, audio, video.
Okay.
If it's your first time leaving a Wild or Wide, this is a good example. Leak gets into the deep depths
Yeah.
of what's going on behind the scenes.
Shout out to
In
Leak.
other words, just be nosy.
Hashtag YLOY. Monday. Homeroom episode. I made that work. I'm like, damn, these niggas ain't dropped. All right, holidays or whatever, shit happened, whatever. These niggas go live. Okay, all right, shit. I'm awake. I catch this shit. I'm here, nigga. I showed up. Tone. YLOY. Don't you want to do the homeroom pod? Like, what's up? You ain't fucking with the homeroom? You ain't even sending notes in? Nobles coming in late and shit? What's up? What is it? What is it about the homeroom pod that makes it feel like a job? Like you said, the LOI show, you felt, more open, more free, but then for some reason, now I don't know what's going on backstage, but I do see things on screen, and if you want the crowd's influence, hashtag.
Hold up. And this is a video, so y'all can't see the heartbreak in his eyes.
Yeah.
But I think he's holding back tears. Hold up.
Okay.
Sorry, here.
It's buffering.
Turn your internet on.
Sorry, here. Back at it. So the crowd was telling y'all exactly how y'all fell off. What is his name? Cordy? Cordy was letting you know y'all fell off. Y'all stopped coming at it with the takes. And
Damn it.
from what it sounded like from us, from most of the people in the chat, we were hearing that Tone and Nobles feel like they're not allowed to go as hard on homeroom like they are in it. Oh, wow. Why is this? Can y'all go ahead and tell them, let the people know, why? Why have y'all fallen off? And do y'all feel like y'all fell off? I mean, obviously, Nobles will never feel like he fell off because the ultimate thing is Nobles taste critical.
Yo, okay, that's hilarious.
This modest pause.
And instead of being accountable for what he did, he has to defend himself. And it's all right. Like, my mom, most black women do that. That's how it is. When somebody criticizes you, you get naturally defensive. That's how. Sorry, here.
No, damn. Wait, hold up.
Okay. That's a new one.
Yeah, that's
I think we did one.
Did we drop last week?
no. Yeah, no.
We didn't? How
Nothing
come?
came out other than that stream. But
I
mean,
thought we recorded, didn't we?
yeah.
No, we didn't. That was we missed, remember?
No, we recorded L&Y,
We
but
just
we
said
just
why.
didn't have the thumbnails and so nothing dropped.
No, the thumbnail's up for that. Debate?
All right. Well, I mean, we'll handle that later.
Oh, okay.
But
For LOI?
Hell yeah. Hold on.
hey, this is the wrong backstage
okay, my bad, dog.
information
Just check.
the league was trying to get into.
So look, why do you
was about to
feel
answer you.
like
We don't need you to react to questions.
no, because it's about you
Nah, he said your name too.
a little bit.
You be coming late. You'll be
I
answering
be
the
coming
no.
late.
It
Look,
takes a week.
Look, I come late because I have to. Why don't you feel
All right, shut up.
like homeroom is more important?
We do have a couple of new subscribers, so for those who don't know, me and this nigga over there behind the scenes, we're also on another podcast called Homeroom University's the podcast about your favorite podcast. And on one of the streams that we was doing for that pod, it came up that like apparently
We
whatever
fell off.
We had fell off.
We fell off.
Us two personally, just in terms of like caring about what we say or like what we say having weight, really
Damn it.
making a hard stance. And even something that I had said, it led the audience to believe that I feel like doing homeroom is a job.
What did you say?
I
Why
don't
would you
think
say that?
doing homeroom is a job. It's more like a chore. No, I'm playing. It's not a chore. Homeroom
You
is
were
fun.
made.
It's cool. But is just in terms of like subject matter, is definitely a more niche and constricted thing that we're talking about. We talking about other people's podcasts. Whereas opposed to LOY, we just talked about sports pundits. I don't even know what else we talked about.
And that's
It was-
just because of this, like,
it was so much variety. It was all over the place, but it's
Yeah.
like that allows the brain to bring in different stories, make different associations. It's different jokes. It's just like I can pull from more shit, and I
Yeah.
can pull from a lot of these things that are homeroom. But we talking about other people's podcasts.
yeah.
Just when you boil it down, other niggas' podcasts isn't as interesting as the world.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? But I still like to do homeroom.
Yeah, nah. I still like to,
Definitely fuck with homeroom.
yeah, like, they were, oh, that's the new one.
Anyway, go ahead.
Well, that one looks good.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't. So basically, you know, personally, I like doing homeroom. You know what I mean? I find my ways of like making it work for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's really what life is. So you know, but my main point was disagreeing with the opinions part. That's what I was going against. Like the importance of homeroom. It's like I care about everything I'm on. It's like you know what I'm saying. It's like this is our life really. Like
do you-
both of these sections.
yeah, like we pick these chairs up, put them down over here, just like we picked those chairs up and put them down over there.
Facts.
The same mic over there.
Set 'em
Same
up.
sweat that went into this shit. It's the same hardwood
Yeah,
floors.
me and Tone put in work on these hardwood floors. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm
Nigga,
saying?
back to back, we was just nail,
Yeah.
hammer,
Yeah.
plank, nail, hammer, plank.
Yeah.
You know, it was just us.
Just us. This nigga wasn't here.
Oh, he was here.
Oh yeah,
he
I
was
forgot.
just there.
I forgot he was
which
here.
was the
He was
problem.
just-
But that's
yeah.
neither here or
Yeah.
there, like he was. But now,
And
we take it's hard because the internet thrives on super hard stances. A lot of the times, things are a lot more nuanced than that. That's just the truth of the matter.
Yeah.
A lot of times, the truth is fucking boring.
It's very boring.
Or it's just not like what Max Kellerman was saying. We're not going through like a list of synonyms to finally find the synonym that means the same thing, but it kind of doesn't.
Yeah.
And I can kind of argue that point.
Yeah.
Like how some niggas might do.
Yeah.
That shit happens.
Yeah.
And kudos to those niggas. Niggas make a lot of money doing that.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's enough of those to where if it's niggas out here that's just trying to be level-headed and be a little bit more nuanced about things, then it'd be a nice, healthy balance.
Yeah. And that's the thing, man. It's like, you know, to what you said, nuance is a part of it. And sometimes, man, you know, the podcast, we have to entertain. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like, maybe that's what they were talking about. Like y'all not as entertaining.
Nah, they said that the taste was weak. It's not an entertaining thing. Because I feel like that would have just been explicitly said.
Well,
And
yeah.
even the way that AJ himself was like framing it is from a stance of like, niggas don't have a hard enough stance.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like I be.
But that's
I feel
the
like I
thing
be
about
having hard
niggas.
saying it's like I don't know. I feel like I disagree with everybody on that podcast at least four times every week.
I think the conversation surrounding that wasn't like just a hard enough stance. It was like a hard enough stance and or said take on a subject without anybody else's interjection and or presenting something first. So like in the Stephen A thing,
Yeah.
if you were to present, you know, something and then you had a strong rebut because you disagree, then that's different than coming with an idea saying, hey, this is what I saw. I don't fuck with this, or I do like this because this was amazing, and this is what I think of this said thing. This is my take of this subject and or topic or what happened this week.
And-
Comparatively to somebody has a take and you're rebutting to the take and or stating how strongly you stand on the opposition of that take. So I
And-
think that's what that discussion was about.
And part of that is like, and that's partly why I'm like a little confused because you got to think about it.
It's not to say it's never done.
Of
by the way.
course.
You know what I'm saying?
He's just
But-
explaining what the
Yeah.
actual argument is.
Yeah, but it's like, I feel like that's a fine line because, like we said, how many hot takes are when Ish was about to fight Mark? What's the hot take there? Because I
They'll
was
both
like,
lose.
I was like, Joe Budden is like the cause of this. Joe Budden like needs to take more responsibility.
Yeah, it don't got to be a complete. I'm not saying. I wasn't saying like everything got to be a
of
hot
course.
take. I'm just saying.
But
And, you know,
just
even
an
with the
opinion.
hot take
Yeah.
thing, it's like,
I wouldn't say
But
that.
my thing is, I'm thinking,
would you rather
it's-
have a hot take or a right take?
Well, I'm not even. Nobody said hot take for real,
And-
other than him.
Of course, but sometimes the hot take
Or a hard take? Pause. Hard stance.
hard stands.
You know? Because I feel like that was also came into question
Yeah,
too.
but even just a blunt like, Flip is wrong, Mark's or whatever you actually believe.
hard stance.
Yeah. Now, if you don't believe that, then you can also just say both these niggas are wrong, or it's not that big of a deal. Sure, but that doesn't make for much of a.
But if we say that and that's how we actually feel, and then that's the
But if
issue,
you actually feel that, you can argue that point too. You can.
and that's
But-
what happens.
But the boring,
You know? And then
I
if
don't
you
know. I
disagree,
don't-
you disagree because you there, you watch it.
Not all the time. Not all the time. I think sometimes the thought of this take isn't hot enough or this take isn't harsh enough or whatever stops you from actually presenting what your take is. It's like your take might be what everybody else is thinking, but just say what the fuck that shit is, and it might not be legitimate to what we think somebody might want, but it's what you fucking believe, and then just argue that shit vehemently. If you really disagree with a nigga, you like, yo, you're hyperbolic, nigga, you're bugging. Like that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't fight it. Like, it's not gonna be turmoil afterwards.
but the problem is, right? The problem is with that is that if Tony brings up a subject and we like, it's a subject that, and we're bad examples because it's like, you know, it's like knowing a nigga, like we be agreeing on shit sometimes, but it's a stance that we both agree on, and I tag along to that stance, even though I believe
That could be
should
that'll
I
be criticized.
At what
That's been
is
criticized.
it
It's been
better?
criticized.
Is it
They
better?
said we had a hive mind.
Is it? Yeah.
Or AJ said that.
Yeah.
He said there's a hive mind that happens over there.
Nah,
Yeah.
I think.
But is
yeah.
it better?
I'm the queen
Is
bee.
it better to instantly?
Okay.
It's like that is the head honcho.
That's always I went science. I went science over ego.
He's
Because
you could have said you the seahorse at least.
But
That's
even
at least you a man.
Lord, I really
has-
tried because I went through bees and I went through ants.
All right,
I was like, fuck, they all queens.
All right. Hey, we might have to keep it at that one.
I was about to say we just gonna keep.
I think that's all we really got. But
Yeah. Look, Leak, phenomenal question. Actually, and look, last week, not even last week, a couple of streams ago, I was like, this week I'm being exaggerated.
Oh yeah, no, I already like this week. It's about to be comical.
It's
nigga.
about to be.
It's about to be.
Nigga,
I'm about to be like, yo, fuck him. Fuck him.
yeah, nah, for real.
That's it.
And
That's all I got. Fuck
And
him.
it's just gonna be
Now I'm gonna
funny.
sit back like this.
You know, nobody wants you to lie about nothing, right?
No,
No, I'm just about to exaggerate whatever I feel.
but that's
If
the
it's
thing.
kind of like, he's not my thing, fuck him.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
but that's the thing.
We about to Stephen A. Smith this shit. I'm just about to be the everyman.
Life.
Loud than a
I don't even
motherfucker.
think niggas want that necessarily.
Life is all about
Loud than a
deception.
Hey, you know, you can't tell us that LMY don't take criticism. Listen, we're listening.
We're actually gonna do
We're
it.
gonna adapt. I might bring a prop.
Hey,
loud.
he said it's getting lit over there. So I'm gonna hit this lower third.
Okay, bet. Look, man. LOI the show. J Nobles.
Grove.
White man on the boards.
Yo.
Please leave your wild or wise. I know we cut this short, but we have to get to an intense game of pure fury. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We out. Boom.
You said it's getting lit.
Yeah.